Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome to Podcast for the Win. Not to be confused with 10 for the Win, our now canceled Machinima show where we count things down.
No, this is just a podcast.
This is a podcast. Yeah. This is just us talking for a long time. In today's episode, we have GTA 5 Online Heists. We have Marvel Movie Madness. Harrison Ford crashed a plane. And all sorts of other stuff that you want to tune into today's episode of Podcast for the Win. But first, this show is sponsored by NatureBox. NatureBox ships great tasting, wholesome snacks right to your door. Forget the vending machine and start snacking smarter with wholesome, delicious treats like dark cocoa almonds.
Wait, what are those?
I imagine they are almonds infused with dark cocoa. I like almonds.
Me too.
And so anything like dark cocoa sounds good. I'm assuming that's some sort of chocolate derivative, correct?
Or precursor.
Precursor, there you go. Chocolate would be a derivative.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, support this podcast by ordering a free NatureBox sampler box at naturebox.com/inside. That's right, free NatureBox snacks are found at naturebox.com/inside. I love reading well-written ad copy.
I like free stuff.
You know what my dream job is? Not this. This is a dream job.
Yeah.
My ultimate dream job is to read the news at NPR.
Yeah, that's a good gig.
Earlier today, Iranian President Ahmadinejad, he's not really their president anymore.
You're already not going to make it with all those ums in there. Those ums aren't going to cut it.
No, I can't do that?
No.
Okay. So anyways, Larson, there's a giant elephant in the room.
Where?
Currently, metaphorically speaking.
Oh.
Figuratively speaking. And that I imagine the people listening to this or viewing this are just rife with confusion over several fronts.
Like?
Well, we're here.
Yeah.
After we parted ways with Machinima.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, and now we're here back on Machinima. Here's the deal. We're free agents.
Yes.
Right? So now we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Right? For me, it's been a lot of sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay. What have you been doing since our time off?
Not much.
Not much, exactly. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So anyways, Machinima came to us and said, hey, guys, we know you. Mm-hmm. Would you like to participate in a gaming-heavy podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Because the vacuum left over by the Inside Gaming fellas, now doing good work over at Funhouse.
Awesome work over there, yes.
They're gone, and they want people to talk about gaming.
And and I think part of the situation that we made for ourselves here is we were like, okay, gaming, yes, but more.
Yeah.
We always like more but better.
More but better.
And, we do like the video games, but we like more stuff too. So
Sure.
we want this to be a reflection of that. So
we said, yes, we will do it. As long as
yes,
it is strictly a Steve and Larson endeavor.
Yes.
However, due to some technical obligations, technical details, which we're really not that privy to, but we understand on a base level, certain aspects from what used to be the Inside Gaming podcast have sifted into this one.
Yeah, a little bit. Which
will, down the line, eventually sort itself out.
Yeah, I mean, when we set this thing up, we were like, hey, we'll do it, but it's got to be us. It's got to be, it's got to be our show.
We didn't want some like bait and switch type situation.
No, we didn't want to ride anybody's coattails. We wanted to make this our own.
Right.
Create something that was our own.
We want to ride our own coattails.
Yeah, exactly. Hence the For the Win in the title.
Exactly. I like the title because it's Podcast for the Win, so it could be referred to as P for the Win.
Exactly. Where was I going with that? I don't remember.
I don't know, but it's our thing, and
I had a point, but I forgot it.
I don't know your point. I'm looking at your notes right now.
I didn't make a note of that point I was going to make.
So anyways, the podcast is going to be stuff that it says right here, you wrote in the notes, stuff that interests us.
You always read the notes verbatim. They're not meant to be read verbatim.
I like reading your notes verbatim.
And this goes back, and the reference I made in there was that our kind of reference point for the show was the original version of 10 for the Win Live.
Yeah.
Not the gameplay one, but like the talk show type dealy Bobby did with struggling Brian Hilton maybe, 8 months ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Where it was, just topics that interested us, news stories. We just throw it in there, do a bunch of little goofy stuff.
We should bring back some of the old things that we like, the non-news.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Anyways, we're going to answer some of your questions.
Yeah.
That's the deal, I don't know. We're going to read another ad here.
You can talk more if you want to.
No, I mean that's pretty much all it is. So,
okay.
This is our thing.
Yeah.
It'd it'd be ridiculous for us to try to follow in the footsteps of the Inside Gaming fellas.
We are definitely not worthy of those shoes. That's for sure.
We do our own thing, and we do it well.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say earlier.
What?
Like right now, this show is like 90% us, and it'll eventually become
all like 130% us.
Exactly, like more than 100% us.
Right.
That's somehow possible.
Mathematically speaking, it makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm not good at math.
Yeah. Larson, they send these gimmicks in the mail to us called bills, and they don't pay themselves. So we're going to pay some bills right now. 2 words, people, 2 words. Do you know what 2 words I'm about to say? Free snacks. Yeah, I'm going to give you the chance to get free snacks. Drop the candy bar, drop the potato chips. They're not good for you. Do what I do. Get delicious, I should say, do what I should do. Get delicious, wholesome snacks at naturebox.com. NatureBox gives me hundreds of snacks. I mean delicious snacks. And I don't feel guilty about eating them because they're better for me. They've got 0 artificial flavors, colors or sweeteners, 0 grams trans fats, and none of that evil high fructose corn syrup. That stuff will be the death of society, Larson.
It's bad for you.
It's horrible for you.
Don't eat it.
You'll even find snacks with no added sugar without gluten ingredients. So in the afternoon slump when I'm hungry and irritable, this should say, so in the afternoon slump when Larson is hungry and irritable, because
that could be any time of day, actually.
Really, so whenever Larson is hungry and irritable, here's what he should do. He should grab peanut butter nom-noms from NatureBox, or baked sweet potato fries, or the aforementioned dark cocoa almonds. I like almonds.
Me too.
I would love to see what these dark cocoa almonds are all about. I'm really interested in the peanut butter nom-noms. You had to ask me if that was a real thing. I was like, yeah, this is a real thing.
Well, I know nom-noms are real things.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
So good. It says that here. That's great. So good. And so much better for you than any other snack options out there. And now I want to give you the chance to try NatureBox for free with a trial box featuring 5 of their most popular snacks. That's right. Free, gratis snacks. Free snacks.
I like free.
To start your free trial, go to naturebox.com/inside. Stay full, stay strong. Do what I should do and start snacking smarter. Start snacking smarter.
That's a tongue twister.
It is. Go to naturebox.com/inside to get a free trial box of delicious snacks. You're welcome. Our first topic du jour.
Yeah.
That means the day. Of the day.
Yeah.
First topic of the day. GTA 5 HEISTS.
Yeah.
Online HEISTS.
Yeah, they're coming.
Man, it's been a long time coming.
What, like, when did that game come out? September 2013?
Yeah, man. A long time ago.
It's almost a year and a half.
I know. A long time coming. I'm hyped about this.
Me too.
And I was reading some hands-on reviews. People are saying it's the shit.
Yeah.
It's the shiz.
Yeah.
Man. This is going to be good. So we got to talking.
Well, let me ask you this first. Did you watch the new teaser trailer they released today?
Is it just me, or is that filmed vertically? Vertical video.
It looked that way, yeah.
That looks like it's filmed by all those parents I saw at the middle school talent show doing their vertical videos.
Yeah.
I took a picture of that. I think I sent it to you, and it was like 8 different parents with the vertical videos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys are the worst people ever.
I was just wondering if they made that with the intention of broadcasting on TV about 15 years ago. The 4:3 aspect ratio.
Yeah. Or like I think the very earliest TVs, like in the 1700s, were vertical videos. So anyways, yeah, I'm super hyped about this because it will allow us to get more involved in our community.
Yes.
We can plan community heists.
Yes.
Now, what do you want to see in the heist mode? What, like, specifically are you? I wrote a whole list down of
you
stuff.
did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's cool.
But first of all,
no, you go first. You
want
have
me
notes.
to go first?
Yeah, I always do stream of consciousness stuff, so you do the notes.
Culpability.
Okay.
I want the ability to, after a heist goes down, to write performance reviews on all the my fellow heisters.
You might be able to do that. There's no confirmation. This is speculation on my part. But if you're the leader of this crew, I don't know. Granted, I don't know if you get to control the payouts afterwards.
Right.
But if you can,
that's what I'd like to do.
Based on performance, then there you go.
Exactly. So, well, your turn now.
Oh, I have to have one now?
You have to have one now.
I had one something similar to that. It was what word did you use? Culpability?
Yeah.
What's the synonym of that?
Somebody who I don't know.
You'll be held responsible for your actions.
There you go. Yeah.
Consequences.
No passing the buck.
No.
Yeah. Take ownership.
Yeah. Take ownership of your successes
I'm trying to think
and
of
your failures.
Every like back when I used to have crappy jobs, every performance review cliche.
Yeah.
Take ownership. Detail oriented.
Yeah.
All that kind of crap.
Synergy.
That's still all in my head.
Paradigm.
Let's see here. Oh, here's another one. This is the kind of heist that I would love to see.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I'd love to see like big heists, like banks and stuff like that.
Well, I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah.
I want to see, like, for those guys walking around who just plunk down $20 US for like $1.5 million GTA dollars.
Yeah.
I want to be able to grift them. I want to be a grifter.
You want cons.
I want to be a confidence man.
Yeah.
I want cons. I
That'd
want
be
long cons.
That'd be great.
Like you enlist 30 people on like a year-long con to con this guy out of like, $1.5 million. All of his stuff. And then one day he goes to his mansion and it's just cleaned out. That's the level of detail I want to see in GTA Online. Is you get to choose your furniture, you get to choose obviously where you live, which you can do now. Like your furniture, your possessions, all that stuff. I want it to be personalized and people can rob it.
Yeah, I agree. It'd be great if you can do more within your abodes.
Right.
If you want to put up a particular piece of artwork.
Right.
If you want to smash your window, if you want to throw someone through it,
I know.
any of that kind of stuff, you should be able to do.
It has to have all that stuff.
It's your space.
I agree.
Own it.
Totally. Absolutely.
Isn't it my turn to come up with something now?
Please.
I think I just did.
Nudity. That's another one I'd like to
knew
see.
that was
Nudity. I want to see ass cheeks flapping about when we're in the middle of a heist.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see butt stains on the helicopter seats.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see somebody get singed by the death machine, going the Gatling gun against their naked thigh.
Yeah.
Boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Dingus.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
I want customizable bush. None of this has to do anything with heists, by the way.
No, this is just all your fantasies.
I want a new GTA Online experience.
Yeah.
I want to know what their nipples look like.
Okay.
Angry, probably.
Well, can't you figure that out just if you don't put a shirt on them? At least for the male characters?
That's a good point. I'll have to look into that.
You can do that, I'm pretty sure.
Probably. I'm trying to see.
For a while, my character didn't have a shirt.
Well, your turn.
I think there's night vision. I really wanted that.
Night vision.
Yeah, I think that's essential for any quality caper job thing.
Any quality caper job that is performed at night.
Even in the daylight. That's
Even
fine.
in the daylight, you want night vision.
Oh, here's a thing, and I don't know if it's going to be part of it or not. I think it might have been part of the campaign. I remember. I want some sort of a thermal camera action.
Yeah, I think they did have that. I think they had it with like the sniper.
Yeah, they did.
Rifle. You can see Bigfoot down there. Yeah. There's another person I want to be involved in the heist. Bigfoot.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I know. That'd be awesome. I want like 100-man heists.
Yeah.
Like you're just part of a corporation.
Yeah, pretty much. So I want
to start a small business.
You want embezzlement?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Tax fraud?
White collar heists.
There you go.
That's what I want. Yeah, I want tax fraud. I want to be able to move my accounts offshores.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tax evasion. Those are the kind of heists I want. Where it's just like
you're swindling the people of
all
Los
it
Santos.
is. All it is just writing emails. I don't even know how big company. I don't even know what white collar crime really is. Like in my mind, it's just a bunch of emails, people trying to manipulate markets.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it though. We have lined up informally.
Yeah.
A ton of contemporaries of ours.
Yeah.
That are all and no names right now.
Yeah,
but all people we're very anxious to work with. And make videos with, as it pertains to heists.
Yeah, I think it is quite honestly the most anticipated like game function in a long,
This
long,
is the great thing
time.
about Rockstar too is that they don't dick around with like rushing things out.
No,
they are totally fine pissing people off, saying, "Oh, we're going to do it here. We're going to do it at the end of the year. No, we're going to do it at the beginning of the year. No, we're going to do it in spring. No, we're going to do it March 10th." They're totally fine with that because they want a quality product.
Yeah. Quality first, which is good.
That's what we all want.
I mean, especially in a day like today where so many games seemingly are rushed to market.
Correct.
And then
you end up with cutscenes or people's goddamn face skins are missing.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Well, it is scary.
But let me ask you this. Is based on the information that we've read today, images we've seen, video we've seen, is there any way these heists will disappoint?
Why, sure. If I can't see butts.
No. I'm in terms of the gameplay mechanics.
Oh, okay. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be cool. I mean, it might be one of those things that's cool for like 5 minutes, and you go back to sticky bombing, off ramps.
Yeah, but these things are apparently huge investments in time.
Oh, sure.
Of time.
Yeah.
So if you get bored,
you want that extra sense of satisfaction.
Yeah.
I want to be. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to have the ability to like. My character just scream at people, like berate them.
That'd be cool if you could wear your headset and then actually scream at people.
I'm not going to name any names of companies or people, but one time we were at Comic-Con, I believe.
Yeah.
We passed by, we were with our Machinima friends, we passed by a certain company's group that was there, and there's a guy just reaming everybody. You fucked up and you fucked up.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
And then I talked to one of our guys, and he told me who it was, and I was just sort of laughing.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I want.
Yeah,
I want to be those people.
Yeah.
I don't want like a happy crew. I want to yell at everybody in my crew for not even doing anything wrong.
Yeah. That's just kind of how we operate.
If that's
general.
the case, then I'll be very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to pay some more bills. Building a website can
Oh,
be...
no. Let's
What?
let's ask our viewers and listeners what they like to see in GTA Online Heist. Leave it in the comments. Share your opinions.
What do you guys want to see?
Yeah, what do you want to see? Yeah, that seems like a fair question, doesn't it?
What do you want to see? What do you want to see?
Make up your mind. Look at me or look in the camera. One of the two.
I'm not going to get an answer from anybody. What do you want to see?
What do you want to see? No, we have to wait.
Where am I supposed to have an answer?
We have to wait and then read it.
Nobody's watching this right now.
No, but they will.
Oh, okay.
You want? This is all about community and interaction and stuff. Come on.
Okay.
Don't do that.
No?
No.
Okay.
Be professional for once. Come on.
Larson, building a website can be tough. And even if you do know your way around coding, which I do not, I used to want to build websites.
Yeah, I bought Dreamweaver once.
Yeah, me too. Dreamweaver, it was okay.
Yeah, but it was like an early version. I'm sure it's completely different.
This is 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I probably stole it.
Yeah.
However,
Probably shouldn't say that.
there is a much better solution these days. Crafting something that looks good and works well as a time-consuming affair, whether it's for a business site, a portfolio, a restaurant, or whatever else. In this day and age, you probably need one anyway. Well, lucky for us, Squarespace makes it easy to build beautiful websites without breaking a sweat.
Cool.
Squarespace provides simple, powerful, and beautiful website templates for you to work with. Not only that, but those templates are part of Squarespace's responsive design, which means your website scales to look great on any device. I'm going to say that again. Squarespace's responsive design, your website scales to look great on any device.
Do you want to say it again?
I can't get that sentence out without flubbing it. I think they get the point, though.
Try it one more time.
You got one of these. Okay. Where am I? Squarespace's responsive design, which means your websites scales to look great on any device.
There you go.
So if we make a website, let's say StephenLarson.com, even though that domain we let lapse and somebody now is holding it for $600. That's true, you know.
Oh, man.
If we got it back, we would have a website that no matter what you're looking at it on, your iPad, iPhone, Android device, God knows why you'd want one of those, computer, anything, laptop, whatever, it scales and it looks great.
Yeah.
Where was I? Every website you build also comes...
further.
What?
Further minimizing the hassles of making a website on your own.
Yeah, every website you build also comes with a free online store if you need it. Just need something minimalistic but powerful? That's what I prefer. More is better, in my opinion. Their cover page feature also allows you to set up a beautiful one-page online presence in minutes. Minutes! Seriously, you can't beat the ease and simplicity of Squarespace. Squarespace gives you 24/7 online support and a beautiful website for only $8 a month. You can even get a free domain if you buy Squarespace for the year. So what are you waiting for? Start a trial with no credit card required and start building your website today. When you decide to sign up for Squarespace, make sure to use the offer code INSIDE to get 10% off your first purchase and to show your support. We thank Squarespace for their support of this podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have actually very seriously considered using Squarespace. We need to figure out a new domain name, though. Because we let StephenLarson.com lapse, and now somebody's holding it for $600 American.
Really?
Yeah.
Has this person contacted you?
It's a company who just snaps up websites that I want.
Drat.
I know.
That's a bummer.
I didn't want to pay $80 before.
Now we have to pay
And the $80 because it was a late fee. It was like $5, and I didn't pay it. And then they attached like a $70, $75
That's
late
a steep late fee.
I know.
Man.
So we need to figure out.
They make it basically prohibitive to re-up if you're late.
So we need to figure out
What?
a new website name for Stephen Larson.
Larson and Steve.
Come on.
No?
That's dumb.
Okay.
Who would know? Nobody knows who Larson and Steve is. Though you're not retconning history, my friend.
Maybe
this isn't some goddamn alternate universe we're living in.
Friendoverse.com.
The problem is anything we say right now, people are going to snap up.
I know.
Yeah.
So
I always liked friendochange.org.
Yeah, that's good.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Friendochange.org. I think friendos.com is already taken.
Okay. Well, we'll look into it afterwards.
Larson and Steve.
Larson and Steve.
Look at this guy.
That's money.
This guy over here. Larson and Steve. Ridiculous. Larson, do you have any desire to go see 27 hours? I thought it was 29 hours.
Maybe it is.
A lot of hours of Marvel movies?
Not in a row.
What would you break it up with?
Sleeping?
Right. Well, you just sleep during the Thor movie and then Iron Man. Listen, April 29th, select theaters around the country are going to show all previous 10 Marvel Cinematic Universe films.
Yeah.
Does that include 1990s Captain America?
No, it does not. Nor does it include the unreleased Fantastic Four produced by Roger Corman.
Roger Corman's Fantastic Four.
Nor it doesn't include anything, obviously, prior to Iron Man.
Do we get Rise of the Silver Surfer?
No, that was prior to Iron Man. No, it wasn't. Was it before or after?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Do we get...
The answer is no.
No, I don't think. I think it was before. Do we get any of the original, the Incredible Hulk versus Thor? That was a made-for-TV movie with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno.
Then the answer is no.
No. We get no Lou Ferrigno.
No, we don't get the Japanese Spider-Man either.
That's kind of a deal-breaker for me.
Yeah, that really bums me out.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the deal. It culminates in an advanced screenings of Avengers Age of Ultron at a price totaling $65.
So you get 27 hours of movie for $65.
Would any of you actually sit through all these movies to see Age of Ultron like a day early?
Yeah, it's what, 2 days early? I think
Probably
2 days early.
2 days early.
Well, maybe not even that because they still have like the Thursday advanced midnight screenings now.
Right.
So it's just a day early.
So basically it'd be an excuse to go hang out
in a theater for 27 hours and make your seat all stinky from farts.
How smelly is that theater going to smell by the end of by the final reel of Age of Ultron?
Lots.
Yeah, none more possible.
None more possible stinky.
As possibly stinky as possible.
It could be more, but
man, that's going to be a smelly theater.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it. I'm not built for that anymore.
I am not either.
I can sit in a chair for about 10 minutes before my back goes out.
Yeah. I can see you squirming right now after us sitting here for, what, 30 minutes, 20 minutes?
I know. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But that got us thinking, let's rank the Marvel Cinematic movies.
Yeah.
There's only 10 of them? That's surprising.
Yeah. Age of Ultron's the 11th.
Wow. I thought there were a lot more.
No, that's it.
What if they extended this by 20, 50 hours or so and included all episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
What if
and
they
Agent
did that?
Carter?
Oh, and then Agent Carter, which I don't know how many episodes.
They should just
that
have
is.
a 3-day thing with everything Marvel ever made.
But like a week long, like you don't have to be rolling the entire time. You think they're going to do intermissions between movies? So like if you got to go, then everybody runs to the pee. Otherwise, you're just going to have to take a bathroom break.
I'm sure they'll have 10, 15-minute breaks between movies, maybe half hour.
So here's the question: what is the worst? Let's go from worst to best.
Absolutely, 10-1.
10-1. Here's it's a 10 for the win within podcast for the win.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 10.
Number 10. I would say, I'm going to say Iron Man 2.
I would agree. I'll hold on a second. The only one on here I have not seen is actually The Dark World, Thor: The Dark World.
I haven't seen that either.
So that's going to be our honorary number 9. Because I can't believe I don't think that was worse than Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2, I think, was a crap movie.
It wasn't very good.
Yeah, I mean, it had Mickey Rourke in it,
but he wasn't very good.
He wasn't very good. It wasn't a terribly good movie.
Didn't he have a bird in that movie?
Did he have a what?
Bird.
A burn?
Bird.
Bird.
He had a pet bird.
Probably that sounds right. I think he was Russian or some Eastern
Russian,
European
yes.
descent.
Yeah, he was Russian.
And there was that one part where he slashed the car in half.
Yeah, that was neat.
I don't remember Dick from that movie.
I just remember it wasn't very good.
Me too. Yeah, no, me too.
Well, I remember the first...
That's where Scarlett Johansson was introduced, though.
Yeah,
Black Widow.
The first 10 minutes were okay.
Okay.
The last 20 minutes were okay. Then everything in between seemed like a slog.
And then
it was a bore.
And James Rhodes looked significantly different in that movie.
Yeah,
it was weird.
Yeah.
Do you think? Now I'm a huge Don Cheadle fan.
Yeah, me too.
I like that replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I do like Terrence Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard's good too.
He's landing on his feet though. He's in that Empire show.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so Iron Man 2 is our number 10. Number 9, Thor to the Dark World.
Just because we haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it. But I don't want to say it's the worst because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, but that seems fair.
I'd say probably.
It could be higher, but we haven't seen it, so we don't know.
Number 8.
I would say Incredible Hulk.
Really?
That movie's not very good.
Oh, it's not bad. It's got Edward Norton.
What's worse then?
Thor 1?
You think so?
I don't care about Thor
that was gonna be
at all.
That would be 7 in my mind.
At all. All right, so we'd flip on those two. That's
Okay.
fine. 7, 8, Incredible Hulk, Thor. Take it what whatever.
No,
order
this has
you
to be
want.
official.
Well, how do we resolve conflicts? You get this one, I get the next one?
Sure.
Okay.
So recap: 10,
Iron Man 2.
9, Thor: Dark World.
Thor Dark World. No, you got that one. Incredible Hulk. No,
No.
Thor Dark World. 8,
8,
Incredible Hulk. 7,
Thor. Okay, 6.
6. Let's see here. It's between. I would say probably Iron Man 3. I was not a fan of that. No, you know what? 6 is Winter Soldier.
Okay.
No,
The first Captain America.
Captain America 1.
Captain America: First Avenger.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So 5.
You know what really bugged me about First Avenger?
What?
That whole crap with putting Chris Evans' head on a little skinny body.
Yeah.
I did not like that.
No, they should have shot his stuff when he was skinny before he got all buff, so it was real and practical.
Like, that's something Christian Bale would have done.
Yeah.
You know? He was Batman 6 months after The Machinist.
Or actually, I guess it would have made more sense for him to get all bulked up, shoot most of the movie, then take like 3 months off, lose all that weight, and then shoot that stuff.
Yeah. I agree. That movie weirded me out. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with it there. Because I think Winter Soldier was better.
Yeah. So we're on 5 now.
5. Do we already say Thor 1?
Yeah.
We already did. Okay,
Yeah.
so I would say 5 would be Iron Man 3.
Okay.
We're in agreement.
Yeah.
It was a decent movie.
Yeah, it was fine.
He wasn't in Iron Man nearly enough in that movie. That was my problem with it.
Yeah.
He needed to be more in Iron Man.
It needed more Iron Man.
Agreed with that.
Here, I'm getting rid of the stuff that we've mentioned already.
All right, that leaves us with number 4.
4, Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Number 3, Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah. Agreed.
And because I let you take that last one,
Yeah, you get it. You get to make the deciding vote on 2
Guardians of the Galaxy's number 1.
number 1. Okay.
Absolutely.
I won't argue.
I
with it.
like that movie.
It was fine.
The Avengers was fun. The
Yeah.
Avengers was a really fun movie. It was a great payoff for Phase 1. It really was. I'll be honest with you. I have been underwhelmed so far with the trailers for Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Did you see the latest one?
No.
That was unlocked via tweets?
Was Vision in it?
Yes. And it was the only cool thing. Everybody nutted over it because there's a lot of action in it.
Yeah.
I'm sort of done with superhero action porn, though.
Yeah.
Man of Steel kind of ruined me on that.
Yeah.
Like at that, when there's that much destruction,
Yeah.
I'm sort of over it.
Yeah. No, I agree. There's too much of that these days.
There is, and I'm sure it's going to be a fine movie. It's going to be a really cool flick. And then at the very end of the trailer, you just see Vision's eyes, and they open.
Oh,
and it's
neat.
like he's activated.
That's
That part was
awesome.
pretty cool.
Awesome.
It's probably going to be a cooler movie, I think, than the trailers have led me to believe.
Yeah.
You know, everybody nuts over too many things these days.
Yeah.
People that have no discerning taste.
Well, you know, what do I always say?
Mediocrity is the new excellence.
Mediocrity.
That's what I said.
You said mediocrity.
Mediocrity? I said that?
Yeah,
No,
you did.
Rewind the tape. I know what mediocrity is. I know the difference between that and mediocrity.
You do know what mediocrity
One
is.
one is a word. And yeah, doing this for 5 years. So yeah, we're in relative agreement on everything.
Yeah,
man.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So that's definitive list there.
That's a definitive list.
Definitive list.
See, who needs a whole show? We could do this within P for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Harrison Ford now.
Yeah, we'll talk about Harrison Ford. This is a effing bummer.
Yeah.
Apparently, he thought he could fly a plane.
Well, he is a licensed pilot.
Really?
Yeah, he's been flying planes for a long time.
I don't know, man. Typically licensed. I've flown with a lot of licensed pilots, and they don't crash the plane.
They're professionals. That's why.
Oh, well, you know, maybe.
And there's also like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment that more or less, 99.999999999% of the time guarantees it won't crash.
How old is he now?
I think he's 70 something.
70 something.
Yeah.
I loved him as Han Solo.
Yeah.
I was never a big Indiana Jones fan. I am on
understand
record for saying that.
You are, and he thinks, rightly so,
He thinks
that Indiana Jones is the more complex
when
character
you start listening to Harrison Ford for advice,
when he speaks truth.
well, I don't know. He also says he's a licensed pilot, and look what happened today. I hope he's okay, though. He's old. He had apparently a lot of gashes on his head.
Yeah. Apparently he's in critical condition.
He's been upgraded to stable.
Oh, good.
That's what I read on the TMZ, I believe.
Good.
So that's good. Hopefully he'll pull out of that and be good to go.
Yeah. It's been a rough last 12 months for him, hasn't it?
That guy cannot stop just fumbling around. He busted his leg on the door of the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
And now he's trying to pull some kamikaze shit in L.A. I think it was like in Santa Monica or something.
Oh, was it? I thought it was in, because he has a house in, I think, Jackson Hole.
Where? Who?
Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Yeah.
I read it was California.
Okay, I didn't.
Then I have a terrible memory, so
I heard something on the radio about it. I didn't read anything about it.
I could have read it and just went right over my head. It was on a golf course, though.
Oh.
And luckily, doctors love to golf.
That's true.
And so there were a couple doctors on hand.
They were there on the scene immediately.
Better that than crashing here in Orangevale, where I'd be in and be like, holy crap, you're Han Solo. Can you sign this? And he's like, I'm dying and stuff.
Exactly.
Like,
do you know what golf course it was?
I think Mather.
That's not right.
It's not Mather? Oh,
no,
that's
it's
out
not
here.
right. That's out here, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's certainly not right. So let's just talk about this real quick.
Okay.
Maybe it's not an appropriate time to talk about it. I don't know.
Okay.
Han Solo.
Yeah.
Is he going to be in Episode 8? First of all, is that an appropriate question to ask given the circumstances?
I'm assuming he's going to have his pilot's license revoked from the Millennium Falcon. So if he's going to be on terra firma.
I think there's a different bureau that issues space pilot licenses versus terrestrial pilot licenses.
It could be, too. I wonder who regulates that in this story. George Lucas probably would have told us in this latest episode. He likes paperwork.
I'm sure there's something in the extended universe about
his movies. Yeah,
but that's not canon now anymore, I guess.
That's not canon. None of that's canon. Will he be? I don't know if he survives. I would assume, I'm going to assume this. I think Han Solo dies at the end of Episode 7. Mm-hmm. I think that's something he's always wanted. Mm-hmm. And I think that the actor, not the character. Yes. And I think that's probably going to be the big, oh my God, holy shit moment. So I don't think he's going to be, but I don't think that has anything to do with it being a plane.
No, obviously.
I think obviously it's kind of too early to tell. If he was in critical condition, now he's in stable condition. He's probably got the best doctors on the planet working on him. And so he'll probably be fine.
Oh yeah, he will be fine.
You believe so?
Yeah.
5 minutes ago, you thought he was in critical condition.
Well, that's what I heard on the radio.
Okay, but then when I told you he's in stable condition,
no, even he was in critical. I was like, he's Han Solo. He's going to be fine. He's Indiana Jones.
Thank you. No. You said it right, perfect, exactly the first time. You just said he's Han Solo. That means you like him better as Han Solo, and you merely are playing contrarian when you say you prefer Indiana Jones.
No, I am not. I am not contrarian. Indiana Jones is way better.
I've had this nasty cough for days now.
Yeah?
I don't know what it's all about. Not happy about it.
Okay.
Shall we pay some more bills?
Sure.
All right. This episode of Podcast for the Win is brought to you by the good people at Loot Crate. We love the Loot Crate.
Yeah, we do.
We have done unboxing videos for Loot Crate. We know people personally there, and they're good people. So they asked this question. Would you classify yourself as a geek, gamer, or pop culture nerd?
Yeah.
Then this is the subscription box for you, Sonny. For less than $20 a month, you get 6 to 8 items of gamer and pop culture licensed gear, apparel, collectibles, unique one-of-a-kind items, and more. Make sure to head to lootcrate.com/inside and enter code INSIDE to save $3 on any new subscription. You know what the inside means? You get to look inside the box.
The box, yeah.
What's in the box?
Keep reading.
They should do a David Fincher-themed Loot Crate.
Let's keep going.
With the Gwyneth Paltrow head.
Keep going.
Every month there's a different theme, and all items are curated around that theme. They're all inspired by classic movie and video game releases, as well as pulling from pop culture franchises. Previous crates have included items from franchises like Star Wars, Marvel, The Walking Dead, The Legend of Zelda, and many more. We got a Star Wars #1 comic.
We did.
I have yet to read that.
We should get on that.
But the pedigree behind it is fantastic. John Cassidy is a great artist. Jason Aaron is a wonderful writer. Today we are calling all agents of loot. We're entrusting you with this top secret. This is exclusive here. This is top secret information we're about to divulge here. I hope that you got clearance for this.
Yeah.
March's Loot Crate is a dynamite, jam-packed collection of covert operations. we have compiled a crate that celebrates the very best of spies and undercover agents, operatives and espionage, and all the conspiracies, secrets, and double crosses of some of your favorite spy and thriller themes and franchises. Among the assets we'll be delivering are an exclusive, officially licensed Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. replica collectible, complete with certificate of authenticity.
Oh, man.
That's where they say this is for reals.
Yeah.
Plus a Loot Crate exclusive Orphan Black item. Have you watched Orphan Black yet?
Mm-mm.
I've heard really good things.
Yeah.
The return of an exclusive T-shirt, not black.
Too bad for Steve.
Too bad for me. Us fatties love black. Plus some incredibly cool undercover-rific wearable accessories. You might have your night vision goggles.
Ooh,
maybe.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from this. And much more. So study the mission and get ready to embark on an adventure this March. Sounds awesome. Basically, Loot Crate is like a friend. He's like a friend who knows what you love and surprises you with an awesome present every month. In fact, my wife, she wants to subscribe to Loot Crate. But because of our unboxing and our relationship, I might subscribe her.
Yeah, you should.
Because she's like a medium. That's her T-shirt size medium.
Yeah.
I get the extra large.
Yeah.
You have until, this is very important here. You have until the 19th of this month at 9 p.m. Pacific time to subscribe and receive that month's crate. And when the cutoff happens, that's it. You're done. It's over with, yeah. So go to lootcrate.com/inside and enter code INSIDE to save $3 on your new subscription today. They've got a bunch of different varieties of subscriptions that you can choose from.
Yeah.
And this gets you a discount, and it's all good stuff.
It is.
So check it out. I always get very excited when my Loot Crate comes.
You do. You typically text me right away and say, Loot Crate here.
No, I say, Loot Crate here. I'm going to look inside.
Yeah. There you go.
The code.
There you go.
All right. We got to change things around all the time.
Is it time for Friendo questions?
I suppose it's time for Friendo
this
questions.
is always my favorite part of the show.
Because this is where we get to answer questions.
And this is where I get to read.
This is where people read. Oh, you're going to read.
Yeah,
today.
I always read the questions.
All right.
All right, here we go. First one from Ziggy Stardust. It's 5 with R-Dust, so I guess it's Ziggy Stardust. What is your favorite RPG?
I'll push to you first.
I'll say Mass Effect 3. I finished that game to completion.
I would say I have two answers to this. My favorite actual RPG.
I assume this means, legitimate RPG and not a game with RPG elements.
Well, like Fallout's an RPG.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Or Skyrim or Mass Effect. Or
I love the world of Fallout.
Yeah.
I love what they have crafted in that. So I'll say Fallout.
Okay. Fallout 3, right?
I'm sorry, Fallout 3.
Yeah.
That said, when I was a kid, I loved to look through. My level of nerdiness as a kid had limits.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I loved the idea of classic RPGs like tabletop shit, and the cards and
Dungeons and Dragons type stuff.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I loved looking through those because the covers always look so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I could never figure them out.
Yeah.
I never really tried.
I did. I played some when I was a kid with my brother and his friends.
Really?
Yeah.
It seemed awfully complicated. You roll a dice and then that gives you powers?
Yeah, I don't remember how it worked.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say as a kid that was my favorite.
I think my character's name was Manta Ray.
Even though I never played it. You know, it always bugged me because I was a big comic book. I was a big comic book nerd. I always would look at the comic book RPG ones, the comic book themed ones.
Yeah.
I look and say, there's no comic book. It's just more words.
Yeah.
And it's like telling me
you wanted
points.
pictures.
I wanted pictures.
You got fooled by the cover.
I did get fooled by the cover very easily. They had all sorts of RPG books, though. I'm usually fantasy themed with like women on the cover, like fantasy women.
Yeah.
With ample cleavage.
Yeah.
As a young lad, that appealed to me greatly.
Then they got you because that was the goal.
But I wouldn't buy them because I looked at them. I was like, are there more? What the fuck? No, it's just a bunch of words. Yeah. Away with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next question.
Yeah, Little Pete for the win. What do you think of professional gaming, competitive, not streaming, and websites like YouPorn sponsoring League of Legends team? That's the first part of the question. Let's answer that, and then we'll.
I just want to say his name, Little Pete for the win.
Okay.
I want him to be our little friend around here. Hey, Little Pete. My name's Little Pete for the win. Can I read the second part of the question?
Well, let's answer the first question first.
What do you think of professional gaming and websites like YouPorn sponsoring? Oh, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
There's too much of a stigma in this country about sex. People love sex, and it should be allowed to freely happen anywhere and everywhere. Consenting adults should be able to F on every street corner in America, like San Francisco in 1967. You should just be walking around the F. I have an idea for a website.
Okay, this is getting way off track here. Let's answer the second part to his question then.
I'm totally fine with it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Also, P Desperados on PC. For those of you who don't know, the P Desperados are our GTA 5 crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been waiting on GTA 5 so long. Don't want to not be with the friendos if it does ever drop. Yeah, we're gonna be on the PC GTA.
Absolutely.
5
I am
online.
so looking forward to the movie mode, the movie maker. If it's as cool as I hope it is,
Yeah.
man, we're gonna make movies, cinema
Yeah.
using
GTA 5.
Using GTA 5.
And then mods too. That'll be fun.
Mods, nude mods, dingus mods. Remember Skyrim with dicks?
Yeah, I remember that. Next. Kamal Monis. I'm sure that's not how it's pronounced, but I'll go with that. So what were your original plans prior to YouTube and Machinima? And are there any life doors from back then that are still open to today? Or any specific roads you wanted to go down back then that are actually viable today because of YouTube and or Machinima?
I like the term life doors. I don't know what that means. Doors not traveled through?
I think it means opportunities.
Opportunities?
Opportunities.
All right. What were your original plans prior to YouTube Machinima?
Well, we went to film school.
Correct. Together.
Yeah, so we thought, hey, let's make movies. That can't be that hard.
Right. And then when you poo-pooed my idea to do pornography,
well, that was the right call.
because the stigma of pornography is too great if you want to transition to mainstream movies.
Yeah.
I never would have done that. That'd be awkward to direct pornography.
Oh, I thought you wanted to be in them.
Well, back then I could have because I was a bit more in shape. I still could too today. I think there's fatty porn. I don't know. Let's see here. What was the question? Well, yeah, what we want to make a movies.
Fix the thing first.
We wanted to make movies. Little Pete for the win. Kamal Monis. Yeah, I don't know. Are they still open to us? I don't know. Our new venture right now is still really fresh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then since we're now free agents.
Yeah, we can kind of do what we want.
Yeah, we can do whatever you want to now.
Yeah.
But also, the distribution landscape is so different now than it was.
Oh my God, I know.
10, 15 years ago when we got out of film school.
Right.
So in some ways it's nice because since a lot of the technology you need to make films, movies, are more readily available,
right.
But the market is even more saturated now.
Yep.
That it's harder to really, stick out and show your gumption and your ingredients to show that you can actually make decent content.
Yeah.
On a larger film scale. And the same thing's true with YouTube though. There's so many people out there doing it, try to make ends meet.
A lot of noise out there
making YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
That it's harder to get your name out there and be noticed.
In essence, the same thing has remained true from day one. Real cutting-edge talent generally rises to the top.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to see a lot of crap. Good stuff usually gets recognized.
Yeah, eventually.
Usually.
Eventually.
Eventually.
I mean, sometimes it takes time.
Yeah. I would say this. Actually, prior to YouTube, I'll say this. Prior to YouTube, I actually was really interested. I published comic books for a while. That's something I've always been interested in going back to. Mm-hmm. It's just finding the time.
Yeah.
And
also, that's a industry where trying to make a dollar has to be nigh impossible. Or extremely, extremely, extremely tough.
It is very hard these days. It's weird. It's weird because the industry is changing so rapidly. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of noise, and getting through to a good signal is difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think comics is kind of like YouTube money. It seems like it might be cool, but it's a lot harder than you think it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you were saying the other day that there were a lot of artists that had to work pro bono just to get their names out there.
You know what's sad about that? Is that they don't have to.
Yeah.
If they all got together and but you know how it is. People they go for the scraps. They like, hey, whatever I can do, do. And then I'm working for below minimum wage. Mm-hmm. That's the way it is. Like there's a certain time when paying your dues has to come to an end, and you have to start getting paid for it.
You have to have your make it or break it moment.
Yeah. I remember I was approached by somebody to be an artist on a graphic novel years ago, and I was at the point where I was like, you know what, what he approached me with the story, I was like, oh, I'm not into this, but if he's willing to plunk down a fair page rate, I'll do it. I said, this is how much I want. And it was fair for a day's worth of work per page, right? And he said, no, I think I can find somebody cheaper. And he did. That graphic novel did come out. And the artwork really wasn't that great.
Yeah.
So.
You ready for the next question?
Continuing on.
All right. Pickle Man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we get a series of... Can we get a series or short video dedicated to Larson's beard? I'd really love that.
Yeah.
Oh, and while you're at it, Steve, grow one too. Ha! That would be glorious. First problem with this is Steve cannot grow a beard.
Yeah. I don't know why do you have to call me out on that?
Well, I mean, this public knowledge.
This is a brand new show we're doing.
Is that a sore spot for you?
It could be a little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're digging in right now.
I didn't know that.
You're digging in.
If I had known, I'd been a little more sensitive.
No, it's fine. I can't control my genes. I don't really care.
No. As far as the short video series, I have an idea for a beard-centric thing that maybe I'll start doing next week.
You need to start doing it. I hope you start doing it next week.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly. You have made that public knowledge, too.
Have I? Oh, I mean, it was kind of in a jokey way.
No, you have to do it.
No, I will do it.
You really need to do it. Maybe I'll do one about how I can't grow a beard.
That's good. How the power is associated.
You know what's always funny is that
beard.
I'll find other people who can't grow a beard either. It's like a little sad club we're in.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, your genes suck too.
Yeah.
Well, because my dad can grow a really cool beard.
Yeah.
My mom won't let him know. Yeah. Sucks.
Just wait till he retires.
Yeah, we'll see. She always has to take a trip to Paraguay for him to grow a beard.
Oh.
Yeah.
DGH13. Will you guys make a beginner's guide to wrestling for someone who loves it but never has any idea what's going on?
We have a wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
That we are going to start doing. Currently, it's monthly.
Yeah.
It's called Going In Raw, and we do it with Dan Nerdcube.
Yeah.
We're going to start doing it weekly.
Yes.
Just the two of us with guests.
Yeah.
With other guests to fill in the gaps that he's not on.
Yeah. Dan will still appear on a monthly basis.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the other day, we were actually talking to Lawrence at Funhouse, and he started getting the wrestling bug.
Yeah.
Because he went to a Pro Wrestling Guerrilla show.
Yeah.
And so you and I started yelling at you.
Yeah.
Because your idea of the first pay-per-view that a new fan should watch to start understanding it, the beginning of the road, you and I disagreed on.
Well, I think I suggested 3.
Yeah, WrestleMania 3.
I suggested 3 different pay-per-views to watch. I didn't suggest just one.
See, I'm fine. I'm confident in my one.
Okay.
What were your 3?
WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
I believe WrestleMania 17. And then, shit, what was the other one?
17 was Rock Hogan.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of when the Attitude Era seemed like to be full throttle.
Yeah.
You know, where everybody was there.
A lot of people know. Actually, some people say that was the end of the Attitude Era.
No, okay.
Yeah.
And what else?
No, it was the big blow up of the totally.
Yeah.
No. I'm thinking of 19 Rock versus Austin. Maybe that was
Yeah, it could be
was that 18 or 19? 18, I think.
Yeah, that'd been the year after, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it was 18.
And then there's one more, I don't remember what it was.
It was an ECW.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I say WrestleMania 14 is where you get started because that was the end. That was the beginning of the full. To use a sexual analogy, the foreplay for the Attitude Era was done.
Yeah.
Now it's time for sex.
Yeah, but
that's when the Attitude Era was like getting started.
But the only memorable match on that card really is HBK Austin.
No, The Rock had an intercontinental title. He was coming up. Everybody, a lot of people.
No, I know everybody
there.
was coming up. I'm just saying it wasn't quite at fever pitch yet.
That gets you. Oh, I don't know. I think that was the beginning of the Austin era.
No, it definitely was.
And Austin was the pivotal figure in the Attitude Era.
But what he's asking here,
is
he needs a crash course, beginner course.
Okay.
I would advise subscribe to the WWE Network.
Yeah.
And just start diving into all the documentaries they have.
I would suggest this. I would echo that, but just start watching the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Yeah, that's a big. Or there's a documentary, History of the WWE.
Yeah,
and it's fascinating.
It is.
They do a really good job.
The 50-year anniversry one, right?
Correct.
And then there's the Rise and Fall of WCW is really good.
That's a good one.
The Rise and Fall of ECW is very good.
Really good.
The AWA one's really good.
Yeah, the WCCW one's really good. The Tragedy, Triumph and Tragedy of the Von Erichs.
Yeah, just go through and any history documentary they have on.
They usually do really good jobs
I
with
know
those.
on the organizations. Are really, really good.
Yeah.
Some of the personal ones, like the Heyman one's really good.
Yeah.
Stone Cold one's really good. The Rock one's really good.
Jericho's really good.
Yeah. Some of those are a little more hit or miss.
Yeah, like the Edge one you could do without.
Yeah, that was okay.
Yeah. Did they ever do a proper Undertaker one?
No.
I don't think they did.
I think it's kind of hard for him to be interviewed in character for that
Come
one.
out of character, yeah.
You know, maybe when he retires.
Yeah.
We'll see.
He should do the entire documentary in like in character.
I
was spawned from the depths of hell.
What he should do is the first third.
Midian was with me.
The early Undertaker, middle third as the American Badass Undertaker, and the last third as
whatever he is broken down old Undertaker.
Yeah.
Who got literally eaten by Brock Lesnar.
Not quite eaten, but close.
Hopefully that helps.
Not Hilt 78. Who is the better? I think it's not. Is it not Hilt 78 or 87? I might mess that up. Who is the better cuddler of you two? Who cuddles better?
Probably me.
Why do you say that?
I'm fatter. I'm like a big squishy pillow man.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm bonier.
That would be weird to cuddle you.
Probably not as comforting.
You can't hold on to anything.
No, you can hold on to stuff. It's just
like
not
bones.
It's just not as.
It's like somebody
soft.
threw a pile of sticks in the bed, and I have to cuddle that now.
But there's flesh on them.
But then there's weird hair places.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like any of this cuddling here. I'm a wonderful cuddler.
I like to think I'm a good cuddler too.
You probably try.
No, I'm good at it.
I don't think
I'm good
at it. And you probably pop a bone too easy too.
No.
Like all of a sudden it's like, oh come on, man! Like we've been touching for 5 seconds, and you have a bone already.
No, it's just my ribs.
Disgusting.
Jimmy Cap, what are your Game of Thrones season 5 predictions, and what impact will Alexander? I can't pronounce his last name. I could try. Dr. Bashir.
Oh, Sadig, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Okay. Character, what impact will he have on the show?
Oh, man. Dr. Bashir's going to be on Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That gives me a reason to keep on watching. We're at the beginning of season 3.
Yeah.
This is what's making me my favorite character on the show. I think is probably the same as everybody's favorite character.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage, Tyrion, I think his name is, right? And his big friend.
I do like his dad because he was a bad guy from the Eddie Murphy.
Dope. I know.
The Eddie Murphy
cool.
vehicle, The Golden Child.
Yeah, that's right. That was a creepy movie.
It was a great movie.
What was I saying? Oh, this is my problem. This is my problem with Game of Thrones. Our friend Jeff, Big Jim, he is not a fan of Breaking Bad. He got through for the first couple episodes, and his opinion on it was these people all annoy me.
He didn't like anybody.
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 My problem with Game of Thrones is similar.
Yeah.
I have, as the show has gone on, with the exception of Peter Dinklage's character, I have not liked everybody. Everybody bugs me on that show.
Yeah.
Everybody. For various reasons.
Yeah.
Like, the only other person I mildly like is Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer. But he's incestuous.
Yeah, that's gross.
Disgusting.
That's nasty.
I can't like that.
No.
Right? So I hate everybody on that show.
Yeah, no one on that show is terribly likable. And that's probably why I stopped watching it after season 2.
Right. So I've started season 3.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep on watching because I saw this wicked cool promo picture of just Dinklage. The camera is behind him, and in the distance is a dragon coming straight for him. I don't know what that means in terms of spoilering the show. Evidently means he survives until that point.
Yeah, maybe that means that
he's in some sort of authority power figure.
And then Khaleesi, is that her name?
Khaleesi, yeah.
The lady with the dragons is coming after him.
Right, that's what I'm thinking, which is like, that sounds cool to me.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on with that.
But the whole season's going to be build up to that. The second to last episode is going to be that.
Yeah.
And then the last episode is going to be like come down from that.
Yeah, binge watch. I mean, this is where binge watching really comes in handy.
Yeah.
Because I'm able to binge watch it.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to take like a year-long break before I can binge watch it again.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited that Dr. Bashir is on there.
Let me ask you this. What major character do you think will die this season? Because it seems like every season some major character.
Okay, well, do you know? Okay, well, you stopped at the end of season 2.
But there's a big happening.
All I know is, I'm not going to say. I know that.
Yeah.
Right. I read that spoiler.
Yeah.
The last when it happened.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who dies during the red wedding, but I know that happens.
Okay, then you're not qualified to answer the question.
You're correct.
Okay,
I have no idea
because
I know it's pretty major, and I'm looking forward to it. So
We won't broach it then.
don't broach that particular subject.
Okay, Mr. Gary 004.
Yeah.
Which one of you is most like Hulk Hogan?
Okay.
Also, which one of you is most like the Incredible Hulk?
You are more like the Incredible Hulk.
I agree.
Yes.
Because I get angry.
I don't like you when you're
and
mad.
Nobody likes me when I'm angry.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
And the things you get angry over are you shouldn't get angry over them.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't say you're most like Hulk Hogan. I'd say you're more like Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah. Well, tell me why.
Because you're a heel.
I am a heel.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. I know. I totally agree with that. I don't like vitamins.
No.
I don't like saying prayers.
But you do like milk.
I do love milk. And I would love to wear a big red and black feathered boa.
Yeah.
Hollywood Hogan was at a point in his career when his back looked like it was giving out.
Just like you.
And my back is giving out.
It's true.
I wear nothing but black.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I love Hollywood Hogan. I used to have his shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
We're not seriously ending on this question, are we?
Which one?
Your damn Eagles question.
No, we can skip that one. That's fine.
All right.
We'll go to...
Oh, this is a good question.
Yeah,
huh?
Mega Yeti Puss. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Hello, what is your favorite made-up / imaginary animal?
Uh-huh.
Also, what is your favorite war movie?
Favorite made-up / imaginary animal. What is yours?
I've always said the Aztec creation god Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah.
It's a winged snake. A giant winged snake.
Wasn't there a character in Your Highness that had like a giant dick? Was it like
Minotaur?
a Minotaur? Was that his actual dick?
Yeah.
Okay.
That Zoe Deschanel wore around her neck.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Minotaur with the big dick.
That specific one?
Yeah, that
Okay.
one from Your Highness.
And what is your favorite war movie?
My favorite war movie. There's so many of them.
We
There's
did an episode about that not too long ago. But
I
that's more
know.
of a consensus opinion. But individually,
I'm going to say this. Probably. Boy, that's a tough one. It's one of two.
okay.
It's either Platoon or it's, because it had a great cast,
Yeah.
or it's Doctor Strangelove.
I guess strange. Yeah.
It can be considered a
Yeah,
war flick.
it's a Cold War movie, but yeah.
It's not a traditional war
No.
flick, but I think it can be considered a war flick.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'll mention one that we didn't put on the list, and it is near and dear to my heart.
Thin Red Line.
Thin Red Line.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not for everybody, and it is probably at least a half hour too long.
Yeah.
But it if you watch it and really get into it, it packs an emotional wallop at the end.
Yeah.
And it's a gorgeous looking movie.
You know what I'd love to see? A Civil War movie that is in the vein of Deadwood. Remember how Deadwood had all that post-Civil War sort of commentary type stuff? You know, everybody had PTSD before they even knew what it was because of the Civil War, which was like the most brutal war in our history.
Yeah.
I want like a movie that's like that brutal. You know, that's what I'd like to see.
Okay.
Because I think it was a messed up. That's a fucked up war right there.
Yeah.
Is that it for questions?
I believe so. That's the last
right.
one.
Well, now that the show's over, don't forget to go to naturebox.com and sign up to get your free sampler box of great tasting, wholesome snacks. Forget the vending machine and start, there's nothing ever good in a vending machine.
No.
It's all crap in there.
It is all crap.
So NatureBox has your answer. Start snacking smarter with delicious treats like barbecue kettle kernels.
Oh, that's right up my alley.
You love the barbecue flavored items.
I love kettle cooked things too.
Yeah. What do you suppose kernels are? Some sort of
corn thing?
Corn-based, like a maize-type situation.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Sounds great.
It does.
Go to naturebox.com/inside. That's naturebox.com/inside. Because you want healthy things inside of you. Right?
Correct.
There we go. See, we take a thing and we make it into another thing.
Yeah.
Here on Podcast for the Win.
For the win.
That got me really hungry, actually. What did you eat today?
Not much.
See, this is why I need NatureBox. Because I kind of ate like crap today.
Yeah, me too.
The idea of peanut butter nom nom sounds really good to me right
Yeah,
now.
I knew that would appeal to you.
Yeah, I love the peanut butter. Sometimes I just go down. This is why I need NatureBox. Because I can't be doing this,
No,
right?
you can't. I already know where this is going, and you cannot be doing this.
I go to my kitchen.
Oh, no.
I get the biggest spoon I can find.
And you get a spoonful of peanut butter?
I'm talking like a ladle.
Oh, my God.
And it's like half the thing, half the peanut butter thing in one scoop.
Yeah.
And then I bring it up here. No shame.
Yeah.
I'm usually naked.
Are you shirtless? Okay, that's where I was going.
Not just shirtless.
Okay.
Completely naked.
Okay.
And I go, and it's like an O face. Like that. And then most of it just gets on my face.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets on my eye.
Yeah.
And then I take a gallon of milk. I just swig some of that back. And then
Whole milk, right?
Yeah, whole milk. And then I just sit there and I get fatter.
Yeah.
Right? I need Nature Box in my life because that can't continue.
No.
Right?
No.
Right.
Cannot. Let us know what you think of this, please.
You want them to let you know what you think about my
Yeah.
horrible midnight snacking on peanut
midnight.
butter?
You do this in the middle of the day. At least twice a day.
Wow.
Let us know what you think about Steve's dietary choices.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about the show. Leave comments.
Yeah.
Leave likes. Leave dislikes.
Like and dislike to your heart's content.
Yes.
Yes.
And we want feedback. I'm sure there's ways we can improve this, make things more but better.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a lot of ways we can mess this thing up,
We'd prefer if you gave us comments as to how we can make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there are many different ways we can make this worse.
Yeah.
Like hidden amateur footage of me eating peanut butter
Oh, man.
in the buff.
You know, that might become a viral sensation, though, so I might be okay with that.
That brings in the big bucks.
Yeah.
I'm fine shaming myself for money.
Yeah?
I've done it plenty of times in the past.
It's true.
I worked with you for 5 years.
You did. That's the ultimate shame, practically.
It is.
And yet, I'm the one that always takes his shirt off during videos.
Do you think? Yeah, because people can handle that.
That's true.
Because it's just like a sack of bones. It's not. It's a non-offensive sack of bones, as opposed to me. I'm weird shapes, sizes, lumps.
No, I've seen you with that your shirt off.
all sorts of weird stuff going on.
You still have that thing on your chest?
Oh yeah, my little buddy here.
Yeah.
he's still there.
Ugh.
The problem is, I get rid of him. He comes back.
I know.
He's like, hello, I'm not cancer.
Well, that's good.
All right, I think I'm done.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you
thanks
very
for
much.
tuning in. Thanks for staying around.
Thanks for feedback, too. We appreciate it.
Thank you for you're expecting it now?
No, I mean, eventually.
Oh, at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.